So how's your Lent going? For some reason, I was thinking back to my childhood days and summertime, maybe because the weather's getting warm. You remember those days you'd go to the pool, I hope, and sort of goof off and have fun. You probably didn't, wasn't a serious swimmer. Most people weren't. They just like to cool off in the water. And I'm sure one of the games you used to play or compete against your friends was who could hold their breath under the water the longest. And sometimes you didn't even have to compete against someone else. It was just against yourself. And you would tell your friend, hey, see how long I can hold my breath underwater. And of course, the goal was seen to be that magical number of 60, 1 minute. Anyway, you go on the water, and remember that feeling in the first, 10, 15 seconds, whatever, was no problem, easy. This is light. All of a sudden, it began getting a little more difficult, and you began missing not having air. And the longer you went, it became more difficult. 30, 40, whatever the seconds may have been for you. And then after a while, all of a sudden, you have this desperate need for oxygen. And you want to go up out of the up top of the pool, but then you say no, you can't. Stay there. Come on, hang in there. You force yourself, and you keep forcing yourself, holding your breath. You feel like you're going to burst, and finally you jump up, gasping for air. And the first thing you say was, "Your friend, how long was it?" 62 seconds. I did it. I did it. I did a minute and plus some. What exactly did you do? What exactly did you accomplish? Really, you just held your breath. And sometimes I think Lent could be that same way. We start off Lent and seemingly okay so far. It gets easy. And then now, especially this time or a couple weeks into it, it's getting a little more difficult and you want to come up for air and say that's enough. But what's also scary is that we may actually come to the end of Lent and have that same exclamation, I did it! I did it! I gave up whatever that may have been. Well, what did you gain from it, though? Was it simply a test of your endurance, of your willpower? That's all it was, to prove that you can do it? No, the purpose of giving things up, whatever that may be, big or small, was to realize, realize to yourself, as much as I may enjoy or like, you're not the most important thing in my life. In fact, sometimes you get in my way. Only God is what really satisfies me, and I really long for Him, and He filled that void. And hopefully also this Lent, it made me more charitable, more kind, more merciful, more gracious. That's what it's about. Lent isn't supposed to be an endurance test. It's supposed to be somehow, some way that I go close to Christ. And all these things I'm attached to, I realize, you're not that important. God bless you.